Hello, Mangesh. Tell me about yourself. Where do you come from?
Namaste, my name is Mangesh and I came from India, Pune.
How long have you been working with Peace Camp?
I have been working with the Peace Camp last 7 years and I feel like this is a great opportunity for me to be in the peace.
What do you think about this as a concept for a camp for kids?
I feel this is like the camp is not like other camps. The Peace Camp is all about finding yourself. People say like, when you like dance in the camp, when you like dance and you feel, oh wow, I did a dance, and that's wow moment is the peace. When you like acting something, after acting you feel like, oh wow, that is my acting, that is the peace. It's not about sitting for meditation and praying or meditating. That kind of peace we do in a part of, but this is the really thinking that what the beauty inside and the outside. So that's what I really like for the camp. Thank you.
So Gretchen Rowe is the founder of this Peace Camp. How did you get to meet her?
I really appreciate Auntie Gretchen. I call Auntie Gretchen. She's the founder and director of the Peace Camp International. And she came to my orphanage in India called Maher. And she saw me. I was working with the kids and children, and she really likes that. And I said, Auntie, can I come to the Peace Camp? Because I was hurt about that. And she said, you'll be the good counselor for the kids here. And that's how we met. And from that day till now, I really appreciate her single moment, what she do for this society. Thank you.
Fascinating. And the children that you work with, because you've been here for 7 years, have you gotten to know the children over the years?
Yeah, every year there are some children are new. Some are from Dubai, some are from Qatar, some are from India, some are from Africa, some of them from US, most of them from different schools from US. And I feel like I really like the children and I got to know them better, because it's just to seeing them, it's not that. But when you sit with them, when you talk with them, when you ask them about the dreams, they really talk to us, and I feel that is the peace I'm finding with them.
I'm here with Bernard. So Bernard, tell me, where do you come from?
I come from the Pearl of Africa, Uganda.
How long have you been here in the U.S. working with Peace Camp?
So this is like my 4th time coming to serve as a Peace Camp counselor, and I love it.
How did you come to find out about Peace Camp?
The first time I came to find about Peace Camp is when Gretchen Rowe visited Uganda, and Gretchen Rowe visited the Uganda Matters of Funds project, where my sister and my brother started. So as we're interacting, I had this opportunity to visit India, and later on I was invited to to the US to see how Peace Camp is run, and I was able to serve as a counselor, and the subsequent years I would come back and back and back. So this is like my 4th year serving as a counselor, and it's been really a privilege working with the kids.
What do you find is valuable and unique about Peace Camp International?
Well, the most beautiful thing that I find about Peace Camp is that everybody celebrates a gift, and that gift brings the light that is shared light, and everybody becomes a gift to each other. So at Peace Camp, we share the gifts, and we share the light that resonates within each of us. And together we make this world a better place for everybody else. It's a place where everybody feels safe and everybody feels welcome and everybody celebrates who they are.
So, what aspect of Peace Camp is your favorite?
Well, the fact that everybody has a light within them and that light is shared with one another, the aspect of like self-respect and respect for one another, the aspect of sharing the gifts within each one, and the fact that we are ambassadors of sharing a safe space that everybody should be welcome and should be like feel like family. So that's the most important thing I like about Peace Camp. And to go with that, I was actually able to pick some of these aspects and take back to Uganda, and I started Peace Camp in Uganda. So I'm really so thankful to have been part of Peace Camp International, and that makes me very happy to have started Peace Camp in Uganda.
So, Aiden, tell me about your experience with Peace Camp as a counselor, going back to when you started up to today.
So I started as a volunteer counselor in high school, trying to get my community service hours. And I came the first year and had a great time, and so I've been coming back every summer since then, for 5 years now.
So, what brings you back every year?
I think what I really liked about Peace Camp was its emphasis on peace, and everyone just seems to get along really well and naturally, and things just kind of flow throughout the day. Like there isn't a very strict schedule or anything to follow.
What was your inspiration for starting Peace Camp International?
I always say I have like a million reasons why I started Peace Camp International, but the deepest inspiration was when I first started coming to Interfaith Community Sanctuary. The building, the feeling of the building reminded me of my grandmother's house, which my cousins and I used to have so much fun playing in and being together as a family. Interfaith Community Sanctuary is the oldest, longest running wood building church structure in King County. It's actually a historic preservation site. So it was built in 1890. So when I first came, I thought, wow, this would be a great place to have a day camp and create an environment that has the intimacy of an overnight camp. And people in the kids in the city, you know, they go to school all day long in the winter, 9 months, and then in the summer, oftentimes kids are doing some kind of specialty camp. And I really wanted something that where relationships can be built authentically, and the place is safe for what I call beauty to interact with beauty. And I remind the kids that we're in the Interfaith Community Sanctuary, and a sanctuary is a safe place. It's a safe place where our light, my light, can interact with your light, and it's a bigger light. It doesn't mean that missteps don't happen along the way, but we are a place where we honor the light within. And I just wanted to have this opportunity for kids in the city to have a natural kind of family style big play date with a little bit of structure in between, so that they could have authentic playtime in the summer and creativity and learn about each other, learn about themselves. And that's one of the That was one of the deep inspirations of Peace Camp International.
Peace Camp is
Fantastic.
Fun, peaceful, family, welcoming,
Awesome!
amazing, inclusive,
home.
Community. Dancing.
great,
Accepting.
Gratitude!
Welcoming.
Peace Camp International!